Good morning. I didn't even know I was live. I really didn't know I was live. Good morning. I'm not joined here today with Akil Patterson as he's currently fundraising for Bernie Sanders. But you've tuned into the breakdown episode 91. Yes, a little bit of a late start, but that's because it's Thursday and it's okay. Um Sponsored by who he's sponsored by? Sponsored by Expector, sponsored by Unstoppable Domains, powered by Gokhshtein Media. My name is David Gokhshtein, and we are going to talk today because I am actually going to be allowed to speak my mind. What, what a pleasure it's going to be to actually have a microphone and be allowed to talk without being cut off by Akil Patterson, aka Bernie Sanders. As you guys know, Akil Patterson is constantly shutting me up. And if you are on YouTube today, you will see that I have brought out the Hugo Boss suits. Everything is out today. Everything's out. I've gone back in time to go ahead and rock the suits. That's right. This is what a man looks like. This is what a man looks like. I was in the spaces yesterday. Huddle for the future. Went ahead and came out to spaces and called me narcissistic. It was fucked up. Huddle for life. Your girl bought me this. I made it work. All right, today I'm going in like John Wick. I like that one. I like that one. All right, listen. Check this out. Look at that. Look, hold on. I gotta look at myself today. That is right. That is right. Smell good too. Ooh, smell good. All right. All right, listen. I tweeted out, I've been saying this the entire time. This ain't no fucking conspiracy, man. Ain't no conspiracy theories. None of that shit's happening. None of that shit's happening. None. That New York Times panel, if you can't figure it out and you're still going to go on and talk about that I'm a conspiracy theorist, have nothing better to do, look at that. Look at that fucking article. No, excuse me. Look at that PDF. You have Sam on that panel along with the president Zelensky of Ukraine, and you have Mark Zuckerberg, and then you have Yellen. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Akil Patterson's out there on Twitter talking about, I don't know what I'm talking about. First of all, he ain't even on the same wave. He's not even on the same wavelength as me, bro. He can't see it. This is such a conspiracy. No, it's not a conspiracy. It's out there. If y'all can't see this, I'm unfollowing you. This is bad. By the way, I think I accidentally put on Twitter Live. So I guess for the lazy ass people that don't want to go ahead and come onto YouTube and support the G Media Network, you lazy asses can go ahead and tune in live on Twitter, I guess. Absolutely, Coco. Let him know. Akil Patterson does not know what the hell he's talking about. He never does. He never understands what it. He doesn't understand anything. John Ray, right now, the man who helped Enron through its mess, has stated he has never seen some shit like this in his life. Never. I got this slid into my DMs just now. The DCG group, who happens to own CoinDesk. They have appeared to have deleted the Who We Are page on its website. By the way, first of all, do not get it twisted, okay? I always rock suits. Did I not tell you, bitches? Let me move it. I've always rocked suits. I make suits look sexy, okay? Not the other way around. I make suits look good. I've just been, oh, David, you got to join Web3. Hey, Dave, you got to join Web3. You can't wear suits in Web3. Okay, Dave takes off the suits. Dave went into casual mode. When this happened, I was yelling from the rooftops that this was a goddamn. This didn't smell right. It smelled ugly. Haley, they told me I cannot wear my suits anymore. They told me, David, you will not be accepted into Web3 if you continue to wear suits. So David went ahead and made the decision of not wearing suits anymore. I put away my black suits, my blue suits, my black ties. I always love black ties, by the way. Put everything away. Cufflinks, all that shit. Oh, wait, let me take this off, man. Shit is fucking. All of it. This stuff, when you look at this stuff, shout out to everybody that was in spaces last night supporting the G Media account as we were talking about, Sam and obviously FTX and all that shit. Look at the narratives that are happening, folks. If you don't want to speak about it, I'll speak about it. Mainstream media is pushing the attention away from Sam and directing it now towards others. First, CZ, right? CZ. You would think if you enter this space right now that CZ is the bad guy. You'd think that CZ caused all this. You would really think that CZ went ahead and set our industry back 6 months and gave our industry a black eye. Right now, with the way that mainstream media is running with this, you'd think that. Wasn't it Sam? Whose company was this? This was Sam's company. When did it become CZ's company? I'm gonna have Akil Patterson tell me, yo, no, it's nothing like that. Shut up. Shut up, Akil. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not like that. Of course it's like that. CD didn't bring down FTX. FTX brought down itself. So you have mainstream media that has completely directed you into they're directing you into narratives. I'm telling you, people, there are narratives from the 1% that are tied into this. Do not think for 1 second that the 1% are not in here. They are. And they're pulling the strings. Who do you think owns CoinDesk? DCG. 1%. Directing the narrative. You guys can't see it. You know why? Because you're so used to it. We're born into this. They're trying to go ahead and make you feel bad for Sam. You know why? Yesterday we had this conversation on Spaces. I asked Haley, hey, Haley, you sound like you're struggling there. You sound like you're struggling. You sound like you're struggling with whether to, about your feelings towards Sam. And she said, yeah, she is. She doesn't, yeah, you can, honestly, if you go by the narrative, 1 minute you feel bad for the guy, next minute you want to rip his head off. It's like, you don't know which way to go with it. I want to see the minutes. I want to see the minutes and the conversations that happen. We the people demand it. Sam's getting coffee in a coffee shop. How convenient that Vox, who apparently had money donated to them by Sam, gets the first interview with Sam and then goes ahead and blasts his text messages out there. The DMs were put out there. This is some fucked up shit. This was, if you guys ever watched the movie Troy, this was the army. That scene where the army comes in with the Trojan horse. And then once the Trojan horse gets in, everybody pops out. I'm extremely mad. I might not be screaming and rave. I'm trying to keep it on the timeline. We had a Trojan horse that came into our industry and literally try to bring us to our knees. CZ might not be the hero that we want, but he was the hero that we needed. He accidentally, CZ went ahead and exposed what was happening. And now you can put everything together. Zelensky sitting on the same panel as Sam? Think about that. Special with everything that's been stated that Ukraine had money on FTX. What was really happening there? We must protect this industry. But in order to protect this industry, you must see what has happened. Yeah, honestly, I feel like a pastor right now, man. With this suit and shit, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at this all, and I'm like, man, this is really sad. It's really sad. So 1 minute I feel like I'm bipolar because 1 minute I kind of like I'm feeling emotional. I feel 1 minute, oh man, I feel bad for Sam, but then I don't feel bad for Sam. But then what if he was just the front man? Well, like what if he's just the fucking front man, man? My conclusion comes to he is. It is the light is in my eyes, but it is 10:54 a.m. on the East Coast. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Appreciate everybody for joining episode 91 of the breakdown. I'm by myself because number one, some crackheads wanted to join me today to be my co-host, but I was like, not doing that. I don't know where the conversation will go on that part. By the way, I'm not wearing a cowboy hat in my profile picture on Twitter. So I don't know where anybody got this whole cowboy image, but I am not wearing a cowboy hat. If you've seen DeFi Daniel's picture, if anybody's looked at his picture, he looks like the dude. Guys, go on YouTube. You might be too young, but if you go on YouTube and you look up Folger's Coffee, he looks like the guy riding that donkey and that looks into the camera as he picks up a coffee bean and he goes and does this. Like you gotta be watching me though. He gives you the wink. People are asking for my age in here. That's right. You don't know how old I am. I look 30 to you. That's what happens when you work out and you take care of yourself and you're not a fat ass laying on your couch. That's right. So what happens when you use the right shampoos and condition your face well. If I shave off my beard, I look 12. All right. Rose, stop hating. So what this industry needs to do is, number one, stop blaming CZ for all the problems. Okay? I had my own take on CZ, which was from a business perspective, he made a great move. From a crypto industry perspective, it hurt. It did hurt. It fucking hurt. Do I wish that, hey, CZ bought FTX? Yeah. But that's selfish. That's from a selfish perspective. Though I think listen, I always make fun of FTX in terms of I think they have 8-9 users and 90% of those users are basically the VCs that went ahead and put money into it. So does FTX really have a user base? If it does, it would have been great. It would have been great but you know what? Fuck it. Again, this is selfish talk. This is selfish talk. Macro with the Jay-Z line, 40 years old and in a karate class. Oh my God. By the way, mainstream media just contacted me to make an appearance. I won't tell you which channel, which is crazy. That came out of nowhere. Yeah, if I go on, they don't want me to go on TV. They don't want me to express my feelings. They'll fucking kick me off after like 30 seconds. By the way, Haley, these plants are real. Okay? You were talking about I got fake plants. I don't know what these plants are called, but they're real. That's what they're called. Real plants, okay? I don't know the name of the specific plant, but they are real. I am more concerned about the mental health of people in this space. I've talked to a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of people through the DMs, and a lot of people are having a hard time mentally with everything that's going on. A lot of people have lost a lot of money. I really do feel bad for those that have just entered in, particularly at the wrong time. You have people that have gone into NFTs and have lost their ass. Listen, I've lost my ass also. I just want to let you know I've lost my ass. I went into Goblin Town at 7.5 ETH. And now people are sending me offers for like $42. Like, guys, I'm with you. I'm right there with you. And the next person that DMs me and asks me for money, I don't know if anybody else gets these DMs, but where people ask you for money, like, hey, if you could just lend me $2,000, motherfucker, can you lend me 3,000? I need money. I can't even finish the office. I need money. Donate money to me. I'll pay you back. No, I listen. I turned down. By the way, I talked to both this crowd and that crowd. I do turn down going on mainstream media. I've said this months ago. I've turned down going on some mainstream media platforms because I believe that I could tell the story better here. So that's one of the reasons why I go ahead and refuse to go on there. I feel like the people within this space know the pulse better than anybody else, and we deserve to go ahead and tell the story, our story, the real story, and educate people the real way about the crypto space, NFT space. You can't educate a mainstream media when they come on there to do a hit piece on the goddamn industry, and it doesn't deserve that. Sam Sam deserves. So this is what I think will happen. Sam is walking away. What I think he deserves doesn't matter, but Sam is walking out of this, and I do believe, just like a few people have said and stated, I think he walks away, makes another company, because Kevin O'Leary went ahead and spoke for the VCs out there. I think the VCs have the same mindset as Kevin O'Leary, and that is, you know what? We're going to invest into this kid again. But that's only because Kevin O'Leary made a really great point that I had to think about. I had to let him marinate. He said Sam is part of the 0.01%. Let that marinate for a second. He said that he's a part of the 0.01%. That tells you everything you need to know. That I hope you understand why I consistently scream about the 1% coming into this space and owning your bags. Because it's real. It is real. These are the same people that put us into this goddamn position. And I'm talking about the centralized world. Everybody is a worker. They need us to work for them. As soon as we started to build our own space, and I'm being serious here, and like I'm not even fucking joking here. Okay, a lot of you guys take me. I know I'm goofy. I like to be sarcastic, but this is not sarcasm. We built a space for the people to have an opportunity to understand what real money is. Okay, whether you like Bitcoin or not, we built something to allow people to understand what real money is. We built fantastic products. Yes, we are in the process where there are growing pains, where things are falling apart. I understand that. They're not scams. It's just it didn't work out. But we are building and we're continuing to build, and they see that. They see that. They don't want this to happen. They don't want us to be free. And what I mean by free is live comfortably, have access to the same lifestyle that they do. See the narrative. I'll probably get canceled. I don't care. I don't care. But it's time for the people to speak up. Speak up. It's the truth. They don't want us to participate. They don't want us involved. This space scares them. Who's going to pay the interest rates? Who is going to pay the interest rates? Who is going to deposit money into their banks? Where are they going to send the maintenance fees to? Wake up. Wake up. Seriously, wake up already. It's tiring to be repetitive. These things are happening. They're not, I'm not making up like this fucking story to get more people into crypto. No, this is just reality. It is reality. Tell me what happened with GameStop. Tell me what happened with AMC. Why was the retail buyer denied from going ahead and participating? Sam never had any intention of doing anything good here. I don't even believe Sam's background. I don't believe Sam had that background of being an amazing trader, because an amazing trader doesn't happen to go ahead and find himself in a position like this. If he's so amazing, why is he here? Why is FTX right now filing bankruptcy 11 and 15? There's nothing amazing. Nothing amazing. This was a story. A good story put together. And like, I don't know, maybe people think that I'm trying to make fun of somebody's appearance. I'm not. I'm not trying to make fun of Sam's appearance. I'm not trying to make fun of Caroline's appearance. But look at these people. Do you think they're actually running something? They couldn't even run the corner store. I don't even know if I would hire them as stock boys. I don't even think they could stock a store. Yet they're running this kind of company? Come on. Every time Sam was on camera, he was like shaking, bro. If you're shaking on camera, okay, if you're shaking on camera, that's all I need to know. You're shaking on camera. How are you handling pressure? And don't tell me, oh, it's two different things, like being in front of an audience versus being alone. No, 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 absolutely not. No. And this girl, Caroline, literally told you on video, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't yield. What's yield is like, so like, I don't know. And for the VCs not to do their research on any of this stuff, that's crazy. That's crazy right there. That should be talked about. That is nuts. VCs invest other people's money into companies. VCs invest other people's monies into companies. I see notifications coming from Akil Patterson tagging me. Akil, it's a good thing you're not on the show, because you'd be like, yeah, but I think you're wrong here, because Sam was a good fellow and he was doing everything right, and all these conspiracy theories are just wrong. They're totally wrong, because look, Sam was amazing. Look at here. Akil's fighting with somebody because my entire notification, uh, my notifications are blowing up. He's fighting with somebody. 11:09 a.m. on the East Coast. I think it's 8:09 a.m. on the West. Welcome to the Breakdown, episode 91. We are speaking about, obviously, the most relevant topic on the planet. By the way, the class action lawsuit against Tom Brady, which includes Tom Brady and Larry David. By the way, Larry David did a commercial of him saying, "Nah, don't think I'll get in." Like Larry David literally said, "Nah, not for me." Larry David is my homie, bro. First of all, I love Larry David. Larry David is funny as fuck. If you have not watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, bro, that dude, you're missing out, man. That shit is funny as fuck. That is a funny show. Like I literally laugh at his sense of humor. It's like it is on point. It is on point. That is like real. They're like real situations that happen to you in your life. Like where you see something, you're like, you gotta say something. You're like, you gotta say something. So going after them, I personally don't believe. Like, look, FTX is a trading platform that happened to sponsor Tom Brady and Steph Curry, Shaq. I think I don't know who else. But if you're gonna go the route of, oh, I want to go ahead and we want to go ahead and get after Tom Brady for being a sponsored athlete, then are you also going to sue the empires that were wearing the stickers of FTX on their jerseys that were behind the plate? They had the FTX emblem. So you're gonna sue the MLB? You're gonna sue Major League Baseball as well? Does it make sense? These people weren't out there saying FTT, get into FTT. None of them was saying that. None of them. How do they know? They didn't know. They didn't know. They did not know. I'm ignited today. And I'm on like what? What time did we shut down the room? I don't even know what time it is. I don't even know what day it is. Honestly, I don't even know what day it is. I am so honestly, I am so consumed with this shit like the rest of you guys. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Yo, oh my god. Sorry, I'm texting. I just want to state one thing before I move forward. I don't know if I went too far, but me and Akil constantly bicker, but it's all fun and games and we joke around. So if anybody took it as like I don't know, me bashing Akil, like I didn't bash Akil at all. Akil gives me more than I could probably give him. So if that's how it came off, I'll apologize, but it's not. It wasn't that. I'm sorry. It definitely was not that. For anybody that was in the room, I'm sure you guys. I hope through all these episodes, people understand. Like I never, Jesus, never. Anyway, I got to move on though because or maybe I should talk about this because that kind of it's triggering me a little bit. It is triggering me a little bit. So let me talk about it. When I'm on here today hosting a show and talking about FTX and the current scandal, the timeline was me putting out something today, and me and Akil never agree, and we're on Twitter going back and forth with each other. When Akil says on plenty of my shows, when Akil says that I know nothing, I don't take that offensively. I know nothing. I don't understand. When Akil says that to me, I'm okay with it. If I say that in a joking fashion today about Akil, and for those who have tuned in for 91 episodes, for those who have tuned in and understand that I'm saying it as a joke, please leave it there. Otherwise, this doesn't become fun. It's a joke. Just like I get joked on, but I can take it. Oh, I take it a lot. I could not possibly think, and after this I move on. I could not possibly think that Akil, if he watches this show, would actually be offended by anything I said. Nor do I think I actually bashed Akil. So I'm going to leave it there, and the replays of the show will say it all. That's it. And now I'll move back on to Sam and FTX. No, I had to explain myself because apparently I'm being accused of something, and I don't like. It's one thing I don't like. One thing I don't like is being accused of something that is not true. That's one thing I don't like. You want to bash me? That's fine. I could take it. I'm a big boy. Trust me. When you go onto social media, you guys see me go onto social media all the time, and the ribbing, the shot, forget it, the trucks that slam into me every day that I take on. I'm used to it. I'm numb. I'm numb to it like I'm numb to the market at this point. Akil is my friend. I truly love Akil, and I would stand by him any day of the fucking week. Period. Our squabbles are real. They do get heated, but I will stand by that man any day of the week. If he would call me to come at 3 o'clock in the morning because he needed me, I would be there. He is not just my friend. I look at him as a younger brother. Yes, younger brother. Now, back to FTX. I wonder, and I sat back about this. The CZ come in now. The CZ come in and go and buy FTX penny on the dollar. But if he does buy it, right, how much heat will he get? How much heat will CZ get if he were to go ahead and buy it? I think, but it doesn't matter if somebody's reading like all these notes. People are like, well, the government. It doesn't matter because Binance is not located here. Him getting FTX International at like a fraction of the what he was going to pay for it in general would be amazing for Binance. Just completely amazing. Because he continues to build his empire. Now he can be thinking, hey, you know what? All these customers are going to come to Binance anyway. So I was on the thing about if during this time, before I go back to FTX again, during this time, if somebody reaches out to you and they're feeling pain, make sure to go ahead and be that shoulder that they can lean on. I said it. Be that, let you be that shoulder that they can lean on. Right now, I've seen Leo. Leo has bought every derivative on the market. He's never actually bought the real project. He's bought the derivative of a project. And I don't know, he put out some tweet out there that like he spent like $300,000 and it's like worth $35. But like, yo, let him lean on your shoulder, man. I told this son of a bitch multiple times not to go into derivatives. By the way, I think Dick Butt Motherfuckers is going to be the one that surpasses Crypto Punks and Bored Apes. Oh man. Anyway, I think everybody can agree with me on this. I spoke to a few people and a lot of people yo, why did Akil almost make me cry today? Yo, I'm trying to get out of this. Akil almost made me cry, man. You guys saw I stopped and like I talked to Akil. Akil might want to smack me for this, but I talked to Akil and it's like that's my bro. That's my brother. I've been doing this with Akil for God knows how long, and like that man stood up for me when that man stood up for me in spaces when people were attacking me and calling me a racist. And I, I can't be racist. Like I just can't be. And in spaces when like one person came out and two came out, Akil went ahead and jumped in before G Media, before he joined G Media, and he went out there and on spaces and said, like, no, he didn't say that. You're lying. Don't try to put that on him, homie. And I didn't even know him. But I remember. I remember things like that. I remember who stands by me. It's never a money issue. It comes down to loyalty. And Akil has been, no matter what, loyal to me. And I've been loyal back. That's why I got caught off guard. And that's why I had to stop a little bit here. There's only a few people that you can find in your life that will have your back, especially in this kind of industry where people are constantly trying to take your legs off. The show the show doesn't take off without having a kill on it. And me and him honestly non-scripted expressing our feelings. All right. You ain't gonna see me cry on here, so I don't know. Fucking YouTube is blasting with fucking people. So I can't wait until you cry. I'm not crying. There ain't no crying in baseball. No, Akil didn't leave. Akil went to some convention with his homies from Omi, okay, to go ahead and talk about how Omi is almost down to zero and holding great as a stable coin. That's what they're gonna be talking about as they're playing dominoes on a bench discussing Omi's status at this current point. I'm in Omi and homie's Omi. Omi's a complete disaster. Vivi, I hate it. I don't even care about Marvel movies anymore because Vivi turned me off to them. How about that? I don't care when the next Iron Man's coming out. I ain't watching. I'll videotape myself pretending to be Iron Man and watch that for 2 hours. I'm gonna go into the street, have somebody record me jumping around as Iron Man, and then watch it on my 65 or 75. How about that? I don't care about these VV uh, freaking things that you can take a picture and it looks like it's in your house. I don't care about that stuff. This industry was moving in the right direction. I think right now there's way too much FUD happening. There's way too much FUD happening. People are scrambling to go ahead and report the news. And it's not news, it's just rumors and it's scaring the shit out of people. And we have to do a better job. And that includes myself. I'm watching everything that I put out there because I don't want to put out anything that might go ahead and put fear into somebody's heart, especially if they are here, literally here for the first 5 minutes and they see a tweet come out which states, oh my God, shit's going down. Yesterday, I was in the room and of, I was accused and never received an apology. I was accused of fudding Gemini, which I did not. I just was reporting what Gemini put out there, which stated that Gemini was was literally down due to an outage from Amazon web hosting. That was true. It was true. But then as soon as withdrawals were put back on, I literally changed the topic. Gemini fully operational again. But as a media company in this space, we have to report stuff. We are trying so hard at Gokhshtein Media to report accurate information and not being first. Like, I'm not trying to be first. I'm definitely not trying to be first, nor is the team. The team is taking pride in waiting before they go ahead and put something out there. We are scared. And what I mean by scared is we have people that are worried about this industry. We don't know who's next. Gemini Earn has now stopped, but that's due to the fact that it had so much. The people that provided that liquidity are now also facing hard times because of FTX and what FTX did to this industry. Yo, is that even possible? I just tap dance with my goddamn mouth. I didn't know that was fucking possible. That wasn't even a fucking stutter. That was just tap dancing just now. But like FTX went ahead and just like literally, I almost feel like they were a virus. FTX was a virus. They sent in a virus. Think back to when everybody had a Windows operating system and you would catch a virus on Windows 95 or XP. You catch a virus and you can't get that son of a bitch, and that son of a bitch is destroying your entire fucking computer. That's what this feels like. So many things were attached to the sister company. We haven't even felt the ripple effects. Guys, I'm telling you, we haven't even felt the ripple effects yet. We don't know. None of us know. A lot of these companies, a lot of these protocols are not coming out and making any statements. And maybe that's good that they're not making statements. Maybe they're trying real hard in the background to go ahead and get things up and running again. A lot of them lost money. A lot of them lost their treasury. Wiped out. I personally don't think anybody should trade. I think people, and this is not financial advice. I just don't think if, first of all, nobody's a trader. Nobody's a trader. Nobody should pretend to be a trader. Take your assets and put them on a ledger. By the way, shout outs to Ledger. I will be announcing something hopefully this week or next week. But me and Ledger have come to an agreement. We have come to an agreement, and I hope this agreement and the deal that I have worked out with Ledger provides people access to ledgers. I worked really hard on this. I didn't have to. But none of us have to. But we should if we want to see the industry grow. We don't get paid for none of this shit. I get that. But if you have a heart and you want to see this industry grow, come together. You see somebody just joining the community, tell them about cold wallets. Tell them that they should not go ahead and leave their money on an exchange. Tell them they might want to think twice about going into yield farming programs and locking up their assets. Explain to them your horrific story of going and putting your money onto Celsius and losing it. There were reports, not from me, but reports out there stating that Alex Machinsky was using that money to go ahead and rebuild his apartment in the city, a penthouse. Not your keys, not your crypto rings louder than ever before. not your keys, not your crypto, should be ringing louder than ever before. Hector says that is a joke when you go ahead and state something like that. It is not. Not your keys, not your crypto should ring loud in your ears. That is probably the best advice you can ever hear from anybody on social media. It is 11:36 a.m. on the East Coast, 8:36 on the West. Hold on, is it 7:36 or 8:36? What is it? Is it 8:36 or 7? I don't even know what time. Honestly, I don't even know what time. Nobody cares about the West Coast anyway. Ain't nobody cares about the West Coast. Only reason anybody knows about the West Coast is because we let them bar Tupac. We let them bar Tupac. Tupac is really from the East. Just want to get that straight. Coco's trying to request, but Coco doesn't understand, probably her first time visiting this show, that Twitter Spaces is just a space where you can hear it because you're lazy and you're not able to go ahead and get onto YouTube Live and support us. But I know what Coco wants to say. Oh no, I know you just did not say that. Oh, I know you did just not go there. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, okay? Don't you be talking about the West Coast like that. Have you ever heard of the rappers out here? No. That's why I talk about the West like that. Okay? Nobody ain't heard no rappers from the West. Even even Kendrick Lamar is from the East. And the West barred him. Coco wants to come up here and talk about, oh no. Let me. Don't let me start up here right now. First of all, I want to say Dogecoin to the moon. All right, let me keep it together here. Yo, oh my God, I am feeling emotional. It's crazy. This is such an emotional space. Breakdown episode 91 is so emotional. I almost cried. I almost cried because of Akil. I'm making voices pretending that I'm Coco. I'm emotionally fucked from Sam and FTX from what they did. I got people DMing me asking me for money when I should be asking them for money. Haley's in this chat. She's on YouTube trolling me. What is happening? By the way, I think I am. Listen, would you not want to see this face in the Oval Office? Would you not want to see me run for president? I could totally do it. I could pull it off. I could totally pull it off. I'm gonna do my best presidential from the White House. The FTX. We have all. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do this. No teleprompter. American people, my fellow citizens of the United States of America. We have seen what has happened to the crypto space, and it's very unfortunate. We have seen the collapse of the second largest exchange in the crypto industry. We're still trying to figure out what has happened. We are still trying to bring Sam Bankman back to the United States to ask him the questions that need to be asked. But me, as your leader and commander in chief, I will do everything in my power to make sure that this is corrected. This industry should be thriving, and I will make sure that I work with both sides of the aisle to make that happen. We will make that happen. We will make you believe in crypto again. Let this not be, let this not be the actions of two individuals. I'm good, right? I'm good, right? That was good, right? Let us not put a black eye on the industry because of FTX. We shall rebuild, and we will build better, and we will make this industry great again. That is right. We will make it great again. It shall rise from the ashes. We will educate people on cryptocurrency and the benefits of cryptocurrency. We will use the technology to create more jobs in the United States of America and globally. I will go ahead and go to the G8 summits and sit down with fellow presidents and prime ministers and talk about how we can use this technology to benefit people globally. That is right. I'm announcing, I'm officially announcing my run for the president. No, hold on. I'm officially announcing my candidacy for the Oval Office. I am. You know what? Live today, I am running for to be the. I'm going to be the president of the United States. Yo, you imagine? Oh my God, this would be like that movie. If I ran for to be the president of the United States of America, first of all, they assassinate me way before. Yo, I guarantee you, I'd be assassinated way before the primaries. But there was a movie with Robert Williams where he ran as a joke. He was a comedian or something, or a he was on a talk show and he ran and he actually won. I could see that happening to myself, and now I wouldn't know how to get out of it because I wouldn't want to do it. I'd be like, "Oh my god, like I'm in this position now. I'd seek counsel. How do I get out? Who the hell voted for me?" I'd be like, "Yo, who in their right mind would vote for me?" Though I would go to country and I would speak about cryptocurrency. I would keep our technology here in the United States of America, our innovators here, and I would let them continue to innovate. And I would swing these nuts on both sides of the aisle because that's the man I am. I would save this industry. I would bring down inflation. I would work with everybody. There would be no wars under my belt. I am running for the United States. I am going to run for president. I'm going to announce my you know what? I'm going to run for president. That's right. If I get just one vote, I'll be fine. I'm going to run for the seat. I'm running for the seat. This is all your fault. Everybody in this room, you are at fault for giving me this idea right now. You are all at fault. Oh my god. Oh my god. Breaking news. Senator Warren has tried to reach or touch base with Sam in regards to this entire debacle that has happened with FTX. I think, by the way, I think Jag is actually right. Man, I don't even know if you'd have enough votes to run a school board meeting, which much less than a whole country. I listen. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. I listen. Might be the first time we agree. This is an important moment in our history in crypto. We will never forget these few months of of protocols going down, largest one of the largest exchanges going to complete shit. We won't forget this. We really won't forget this. But this can make us better and build back better, or we can call it a day. We can go back to the simulation that they have created for us. And I know people don't believe in this, but the simulation is real. And we can go back to that simulation and we can go and work for the 1% and never have the opportunity to live life the way we want to live it. And I think everybody should have the opportunity to have time to breathe and enjoy themselves. Hold on once. Somebody keeps texting me and I'm trying to talk. We we have Binance. We have Binance that has built a phenomenal platform for people to get onto. I hope exchanges or those that are planning to build an exchange take that blueprint and use it. Use the same blueprint that CZ went ahead and used to go ahead and build Binance. And do it for the right reasons. Don't do it just for the money, man. If you want to build something in this space, do it for the right reasons. Do it because it's needed. Do it because it's needed. The money will come. If you build something that's phenomenal, the money will come. People in this industry, in the crypto industry, Web3, they want to support you. Give them a reason. Give them a reason. Give them a reason to support you. It's that simple because they will give you the platform if you're honest about it. That's one thing I know about this industry and being in this industry. They give people an opportunity. The community gives people an opportunity to be successful. If you don't have good intentions, they will air you out. That simple. This should make every single body, every single body that has, every single person, I should say, every single person that has been in this industry during this current bear market, this should have made you numb and stronger moving forward. For those who took the opportunity to learn, will come back stronger from everything that they have experienced during this time. More partnerships are needed. People need to come together and work together, regardless if you like somebody or not. And the biggest thing is we need to allow our voices to be heard. We need to elect officials that are proactive and know what they're talking about when it comes to blockchain, when it comes to crypto. If we want regulation, then bring in regulation that actually helps the people within this industry building and not for the 1%. We see what regulation does for the 1%. And we see, if you don't see it, regulation, for the most part, always protects the 1%. It does not protect people like us. And we want to make sure that we are as protected as the people that they're trying to protect. And the Bitcoin only crowd, change your narrative. The Bitcoin only crowd, the Bitcoin maxis, change your narrative. When you start disrespecting other protocols in this space, you drive people away from the message. You are not cool when you belittle people. You also aren't cool when you tell people that they are invested into a shitcoin. You don't even take time to go ahead and explain it. You drive people into getting into projects that are worthless or shitcoins, as you call them. You are the reason why people go into those type of protocols. The biggest mistake I probably did was not being tuned in. I'm going to give you an example. I should have gone into Shiba Inu. Made my money in Shiba Inu and take half of it and put it into Bitcoin or Ethereum. That's what smart people do. I stood on principle. Not very smart. People already made their money on Bitcoin. If you got into Bitcoin at $3, $2, $4, you've already made your money. So you can sit here and you can talk. Most people coming in here, they're okay with the whole concept of Bitcoin being a store of value. But they also want to go ahead and make gains. That's why people go into other projects or seek other projects to go ahead and make those gains. I don't understand why it's so hard for you guys to comprehend that. If you're against gambling, then take away all these casinos also. It is 11:54 a.m. here on the east, 8:54 on the west. You tuned into the breakdown today, episode 91. My name is David Gokhshtein. My co-host Akil Patterson is not here today because he flew out to an event about VV, OMI, to talk about OMI. I'm sure like 7 people are only going to show up there because the rest of the people who invested into OMI are currently still sleeping under the bridge. People who invested into OMI are walking around with a cup, shaking it, begging for loose change. And by the way, this show is thank you so much, Hodl the Future. This show is sponsored by Expector. It's also sponsored by Unstoppable Domains. It's also powered by Gokhshtein Media. And yes, today I put on a suit. And you know what? Maybe I'm gonna wear suits from now on because you know what? Fuck this whole thing about Web3. You can't wear a suit. You gotta wear a goddamn a goddamn t-shirt and jeans all the time. No, fuck that. I'm a trendsetter, man. I've always wore suits. Why can't I wear suits, man? Why you gotta hate on me? Oh, David, you wear a suit and you wear the three-piece suits. And no, that's right. Get used to it. I'm 40 years old, going on 41. You wouldn't know that unless I told you, right? But I just want to before I age badly, like I'm somebody who retired in Florida and sits in the sun all day and get all wrinkly. Why not? Why not? How am I gonna do with a t-shirt? I'm constantly listen. I got like 13,000 t-shirts, bro. I gotta constantly come on here with a t-shirt, fucking jeans and shit. Nah, fuck that. Wearing suits. Oh, we can't trust anybody who rocks a suit. I can't trust anybody who rocks a shirt. I can't trust anybody rocking a shirt. How about that? Yo, Vitalik wears bear suits. And you gonna talk about suits? He's wearing bear suits. He's dressing up like a unicorn. Have you seen Vitalik? He dresses up like a unicorn. He dresses up like a bear, and you complain about suits? I'm more scared of Vitalik. I am more scared of Vitalik and him dressing up like he's about to go ahead and host a kid's party. Okay? Every time I see a new picture of Vitalik, I think he's like hosting a bar mitzvah. I'm thinking a bar mitzvah is about to pop off. That's what I'm thinking. I will be on a. I have been invited to speak on a mainstream media platform. I will not announce the name of that mainstream media platform, but it's pretty big. And I will be on there talking about God knows what. I don't even know why I'm coming on there and what I'm talking about. And I'm hoping that they get my name right because every time I come on this show, they stutter up on my last name, and it's just funny to fucking listen to. They're like, and today we have David. It just, I'm like, yo, let me just say it. Yo, when they started going, it's like, I think two things. One, they're about to go ahead and play like 50 cents going G Unit. Live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest one, representing BK to the fullest. That's what I'm gonna say when I come onto mainstream media today. That's what I'm doing. Today when I come on today, I'm warning you. I'm coming on live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest one, representing BK to the fullest. Now I ain't gonna go into the other things because that might be too vulgar, but that's how I'm coming on. And I'm probably just, you know what? I'm gonna rock the suit the entire day. But as always, it's been a goddamn pleasure to have all you guys watching on Twitter Live, watch on your YouTube Live, and watch or tuning into Twitter Spaces to hear me rant. But also drop facts. I think I did drop facts that I would be the one of the dopest presidents to ever go ahead and hold the Oval Office. I mean, like, there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about what everything I said today about FTX and Sam Zelensky, all of them sitting together on the same panel from the New York Times. New York Times and their article that wasn't really an article. It was more like, hey, we're going to protect Sam. We talked a lot of good stuff. Listen, um, obviously Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when the show hours go on for this show, the breakdown. I'll be back Monday, episode 92. We're we're going there. We're hitting. We're about to hit 100. I'm excited. Nobody thought the show would last. It did. Shout outs to my co-host Akil. Hopefully, he might go ahead and flip his Omi and get some Bitcoin. And I'll try to go ahead and do some good stuff on my television appearance today. I think I think I'm super necessary to go on to and talk about the subject and call them out and say, like, what are we doing here? And on that note, I will say I will say what Akil usually says to you guys. All right, folks, my name is Akil Patterson, and you've tuned into The Breakdown, sponsored by Unstoppable No Names and X Spectre, and powered by Gokhshtein Media. And if you can, go outside today and touch some grass, and have a great day and an even better tomorrow.